This individual, who I categorized as a psychotic stalker, here's the thumbnail to my video that I did here about psychotic stalkers, and you can click this link at the end of this video if you want to go check that video out. Psychotic stalker is exactly what this individual was, and I had to learn from that point on that these people are relentless. So what do you do when you are the victim of stalking by proxy? Well, first, I encourage you to become educated about it. Now, stalking by proxy is basically group stalking and gang stalking, right? Those are the more well-known terms that you might see online or that you may hear somebody talk about. But the clinical term for this is stalking by proxy, and it's when one individual uses a group of people, whether knowingly or unknowingly, to stalk a victim or another individual. Now, let me clarify what this is. So here's the way that I want you to look at this. I want you to see it in 3 different ways. Now, multiple stalkers, which is stalking by proxy, could be family or friends that the stalker has enlisted to harass you, to be relentless, to follow you, to call you, and to use every ounce of communication to wear you down. Email, phone calls, text messages, social media posts, even sometimes graffiti or paintings on walls, leaving things at your doorstep, sending unsolicited mail, or sending people to your home unnecessarily, who is maybe a cousin or an uncle or a friend or a coworker. Multiple stalkers. I want you to see this as a almost like a how do I want to say this? Almost like a group thing, okay? So multiple stalkers, they're in a group and they're all in cahoots, okay? That's stalking by proxy. It's one individual who encourages several other people to do the dirty work as well. Example where a father was incarcerated, and he had, he was the perpetrator of domestic violence in the home. Unfortunately, the child started experiencing symptoms of PTSD after watching his mom almost 20 times, but she lived, surprisingly and thankfully. But when this family came to me, what dad was doing behind bars was printing up all these flyers, and he put her picture on it. He said that she was a sex worker, that she was a prostitute, and was looking for so many hundreds of dollars in exchange for sexual favors and other things that were too risque to talk about. He had those flyers printed up. He gave them to somebody on the outside of the jail. Then the flyers got mailed everywhere that they could be mailed in the neighborhood, and she had, for, I'm going to say, approximately 5 months, people coming to her door looking for sexual favors. It was the most despicable thing that I'd ever seen.
Hello? What's the matter, Tay?
My arm.
Your arm?
Yeah, smash your bum, innit? So your mama smash your bum just like she does, innit?
He had run away to me a few weeks ago and told me everything that's been going on. And the police turned up and removed her. Well, they put her in protective custody, so they said, because they couldn't find any of our data on record. Because my records are getting deleted in every database. But,
I don't know, I don't know what to say, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a crazy situation, I mean. Very corrupt. No one seemed surprised about it. It was just weird to me.
No one seemed surprised, did you say?
Yeah, everyone just very blasé about it, like this is normal. But,
Oh, boy. Well, wherever she's actually safe and well, that's the main thing.
yeah, I'd say too. My daughter's resilient, she's smart. But I just don't want to get complacent and be like, yeah, she's okay, and something happens to her.
How long has she been missing this time?
I have no idea. They turned up here yesterday at 8 o'clock in the morning, stormed on my own doorbell, telling me they've come to check she's not here, come check my home, the cheek.
Oh, wow.
The same colonisers that stole her. In the first place, same station. But, I was looking at my birth certificate again. Because you say that the registrar signed it on your behalf. That doesn't actually happen. It has to be the informant signature, and that's the mother. It says informant, mother, and then it says part 14 is I certify that the particulars above are true to the best of my knowledge and belief. Signature.
There's no signature, but
There is a signature here. It says D. Jilks.
Huh?
There is a signature as mother.
Oh, I haven't seen a birth certificate, so
And then it says the signature of the registrar. But the registrar obviously has filled out the main part of the certificate. The G's are completely different from the G's in the D. Jilks signature. I can analyse handwriting very well. And it's not your handwriting.
Okay.
It's Sharon's, so I don't know why I can't just be told the truth and we can put it to bed. Sharon had me in the hospital and posed as yourself because you're older. It was Sharon that signed the birth certificate because she's my real mother.
Yeah.
Every child has the right to know who they are, just like my kids have the right to know their life. That's why Shemaya's running away. That's why she's struggling. That's why I've always struggled in life, because I've always known. I've always felt it. I mean, me and Vanessa don't look alike. We've always known that. We had to find out age 9 and 10. My dad isn't her dad. So I always have secrets all the time. It's not a big deal.
It wasn't a secret. I actually told Vanessa that he wasn't her father. So
I know you told Vanessa when she was 10.
10, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember a lot about my life.
How was that a secret?
I'm just saying. Yeah, but it was for 10 years for her. That changed her life a lot.
Yeah, but wait, when they're younger than that, it's too confusing. So I waited until, you know what I mean, I felt that she would be able to handle it, but obviously...
So I'm 38 now. I'm 38 now, but I do remember being 2 years old in the solicitor's office in Shoreditch.
Pardon?
I do remember being there in the solicitor's office in Shoreditch. And you had to sign the depot because Sharon wasn't turning up. She probably didn't want to come.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
These G's that you signed on the back of the depot to change our name from Jordan to Jilts to Jordan, sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't even the same signature as the one on the birth certificate. It's not even the same handwriting.
But my signature has changed zillions of times since I was a child. So, you know.
What hasn't really changed though is your handwriting from when you wrote my birth certificate to when you wrote my birthday cards. Why don't you just tell the truth? It's really nasty. Are you now going to get the judge to force a birth certificate and force a blood test on you?
Sherelle, goodbye.
Isn't it best that you just tell the truth? This narcissistic bitch. First this bitch tried to tell me, no, the registrar signs your birth certificate. The parents don't sign the birth certificate. The registrars do it. Did you hear her now? Just a minute ago. I haven't seen a birth certificate for ages. You bitch. Nor have I, but I remember signing as the mother of my children as the informant. I remember signing. I remember what I have to sign. You understand? Don't take me for an idiot. I've had loads of signatures. Is it?
Your marriage certificate?
How would you have found my marriage certificate?
What do you mean, public knowledge? Public records?
Oh, right, yeah, what about it?
You've also got 2 birth certificates.
Yeah?
Yeah, because your mum and dad are bigamists.
Pardon?
You've got a brother called Charles Frank. Go on any archives.com, you'll find this out. You've got 2 birth certificates, one in the name of Deborah A. Jordan, Deborah like a zebra. That's how your name's spelled, yeah? D-E-B-R-A, yeah?
No.
So there should be nowhere on my birth certificate it says D-E-B-O-R-A-H. Isn't that fraud? And on your marriage certificate, D-E-B-O-R-A-H. And I got my brother's certificate. You know my brother Daniel? So that I could compare the signatures, you know? And they're the same. My birth certificate, same signature as his one. So why didn't you just tell me Sharon's my mum? No one's stupid out here.
Oh dear.
You're not my mother.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
No. Light into the pain, make a fire. Walk and let the flame inspire. I'm not the enemy. Sit back, listen to me. Yeah. Cause I know you're a brave little fighter. And I know
that's something you're going through. You're asking what are you gonna do? Gotta give everything you can lose. If you feel like giving up, go harder. You can't fight through the rain. Hold your head up, it can't hold you down. Through the hurt, through the pain. If you feel like giving up, go harder. Like a soldier, like a soldier, like a soldier. Stand up, soldier. Hold your head up, it can't hold you down.
So if you watched the live last night, you would see how that played out in terms of the story that we covered on the Sherelle Jordan. I've spoken to Miss True tonight, who came on the live last night.
Let's not forget that she came on this live originally as the last live of 2022, telling her story about being a victim of Peter Kennedy. That's how I know this lady. No more, no less. It transpired after the fact that she also had been affected by an individual that was trolling me for the last 2 years. So whatever mix-up is going on between these 2 people, which I've been told about by an individual called Cassie Cross in the comments today and all over my DMs, and a few other people, that's not my business.